Mm-mm. Can you see her? Lô chưa? Lô chưa? Can you hear me chưa? Hello everyone. Can you hear me? Shh. Shh. Hello.
Okay, please go
Hello.
ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead now.
I start right now, sure.
Yeah, sure.
I
Please
can
go
start.
ahead. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Uh, the first of all, I would like to worship both the hybrids and the Terra Nutera with a great respect and priorities. Please be kind to the teacher as well as all classmates who are gentlemen and ladies. My our topic is how important is English as your second language. Yes, for me, English is an important language because it has three main characteristics. One, it is a language used to communicate with another. Two, it is an important language for doing business. Three, one that is important for learning. One, English is a language used to communicate with another. English, yes, English is the the language of our international communication in all areas, such as politics, science, media, or art, and it is often the language of entertainment as well as socializing. Having a good command of English helps us to have more opportunities in life. First of all, our careers. Two, English is an important language for doing business. Yes, the proficiencies of the language has also made it a vital part of success in the highly competitive corporate world. It is mainly because almost all forms of business communication, such as email, presentation, sale, and marketing, and even corporate legal documentation, are now carried out in English. Hello, sir.
Okay, go
Oh,
ahead,
yeah,
please. Go ahead.
yeah. I go on. 3. The English is important for learning. According
Excuse me,
to
could you enlarge your presentation? You put like reading you, reading you maybe in the
yeah.
third one, so it's like put the slide in reading you, like look like mm.
Can you see slide?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see
I
the slide,
continue to
but
I continue.
but how you enlarge them, like it, you put the reading you or yeah, put the reading you, it looks bigger. So this one put it like normal slide.
Yeah. 3. The English is important for learning. According to a report by Education First, English is the language of the internet, and it estimated 565 million people use the internet every day. I think that and emitted is estimated 52% of the world most visited websites are displayed in the English language. Learning English is important as it give me as access to over half the content on the internet. Knowing how to read English will allow you access to billions of pages of information which may not be otherwise available. Uh, I conclude that the importance of English of learning English today. I thought although learning English can be challenging and time consuming, we can see that it is also very valuable to learn and can create many opportunity. Yeah, thank you for your listening and watching my slide. Thank you so much, teacher and uh, gentlemen and ladies, or
Okay,
or
thank you so
classmates.
much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at all.
pleasure. Thank you for your presentation about the importance of learning English. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So next group, please. Next group. Come on, next group. Which group will to start the presentation? Yeah. Any other group, please? Okay. Next group. Next group. Group one or the how about next group? Number two, right? Let me take number two. Or volunteer. Okay. Okay. Group number two. Uh, you prefer very tasteful or not? Okay. So let me see. Okay.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah. Good afternoon.
Yes,
Please.
maybe I would like to my group first because I'm a little bit busy today.
Okay. So what you
This
group
is
member?
my group is group number 6.
Like if you got PowerPoint or you want to
Yeah,
share
I
slide by
already I
yourself?
already have a PowerPoint.
You want to share by yourself or let me
Yeah,
open?
I will share by myself.
Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, go ahead then. Uh, Start sharing by yourself.
Wait.
This one. Okay. Yeah.
And screen.
This one. Yeah.
Oh, oh, sorry.
Is it that one about going to?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, sir. Yeah, I should go back.
Oh, here your slide here. I can share you and then
Okay.
raise it.
Okay, let you share for us.
Okay, so go ahead with your topic, introduction, and your group member.
Yeah. First of all, I would like to say to you, to the professor and all classmates, to say, and I would like to presentation about my topic is about feng shui. Do we agree or disagree with feng shui? Yes. And this is my team member. We have the 6 team member with Vulnerable Yam Pro is a leader. Okay, next slide. For introduction of feng shui, feng is mean wine and shui is mean water. So in the concept of divide from the ancient poem that talk about human life being connected, the following with the end. However, the feng shui is the deepest and complicated that we need the master to explaining because we just know a little bit know about the feng shui, so maybe our presentation is not well as well, but we will try. I will try. Okay, next slide. So what is feng shui? Feng shui is the philosophy of feng shui is the part is a practice of arranging the piece in the living space in the create the balance with the natural world. The goal is a harness energy for and establish harmony between individual and their environment. In Asian culture, the philosophy is called the Tao, with the translate to mean the way. Tao is a way of nature or the basic and principle of feng shui is nature. Take a look the essence the principle of feng shui that commanding the position and the 5 element environment all around. Okay, next step, next slide. Yeah, this is the Baku map. This kind that we always see in the cinema. We always see some they put in front of the door. This is the Baku map. Is around 3,000 years in China. In China, the traditional. Yes. And then this is also the evidence that the China who find the compass is the first of the world who find the compass. It's not Europe. Yes, next step. Yeah, in Khmer culture, maybe we follow India. Khmer we have the six element, but for feng shui we talk only 5 element. We don't in feng shui we don't have gold element. We have wood is the present of the creative and grow. Fire is the leader and bloodness. Earth is strength and stability, and metal is focus and order, and water emotion and inspiration. So this is the basic. Everybody, for example, burn in we burn in the mouth is in Khmer កើតឆ្នាំជូត we burn in mouth and then what is the element inside the anybody is water and this is
born in the year of mouth, not born
Yeah.
in mouth.
Yeah, gone is your mouth. Yeah, okay. Okay, next step
Yeah, in the birth of mouth.
is the birth of my yes. And then this is the basic of feng shui is yin and yang. We can look at this one. We can look at this side. This is a white, and inside the white have black, and is the black inside the black is a white. Yin is the, if we talk about the human, we meet the man, the male energy, and the black is look at female energy. For example, this one is we talk about the role of the light from the burn and to the end of light. Is in Buddha, in Buddhist they said that this is the via water samsara. The yin and yang, if we need the balance, if we don't have the male energy to meet the female energy, so we cannot get the human, the animal, the everything in the world is cannot get. For yin, this is the balance. Is yang is look like the sun, and the yin is the moon. Also, everything is need balance. Even the air, even the missing, we need the balance. Okay, next slide. Yeah. So if we talk about the feng shui, we talk about the how to prepare the house. Prepare the house, if we need the Baku map, we need the Baku compass, and then we need to understand about the yin yang basic, about the principle of yin yang. But how we can prepare our house without know the basic of this one? Because like I said, the feng shui need the master who learn clearly about this one is to prepare the house, to prepare everything. But let's start. We talk about I just tell you one basic is how to make feng shui in your house. It kill the clutter. Every part of your home, no matter you are a millionaire or you are a dealing or you are unemployment, you must fall in the clutter. Yes, the clutter is just a statistic. It's been the proven the distamol and your mind is unknown in your brain and create the stress. For example, I give some example. For example, if you not, your house is very cluttered, you are not prepared well in your house. So if you want to find one book, for example, you find one book, if you cannot find only 1 minute, how is your feel? How is your stress? So kill the clutter, especially in your bedroom, is very, very important. Okay, next step. Next slide. Yeah, this is example. For your example, we can see the left and the right. The pictures of the room is prepared very nice, but one is have a feng shui, and one is don't have the feng shui. One don't have feng shui. Which one have the window with another sunlight inside and clear, and at the top of the bed, they don't put is, they put just the pan thing, is they not put the glass. The bed is a little bit far from the window, and the inside, the left side, we can see this is look nice, but no enough sunlight inside. It's too dark. And then some picture is the glass picture is in the top of our bed is not very well, and look is not prepared well. So if the people who stay inside this less room, I guarantee only 1 month will be sick. because no enough air energy inside the room. But yes. Okay, next slide. So the conclusion of our group is talk about feng shui. If we discuss about the topic, believe or not, yes, we believe 100%. Why? Because feng shui is scientific study about organizing a personal life into outer atmosphere. Believing is or not is up to every belief and understanding. However, we wonder why we are just go to relax along the riverside, along the mountain, or go to waterfall with a tree warm weather. This fresh air can help us to lower our stress and be getting energy. Just knowing the living, we just want the reason everything we just knowing if we live in good environment, is keeping a healthy and can live a long life. Okay, so I would like to finish my presentation like that, and I would like to say, is my presentation has something or misunderstanding, please apologize to us because my English is not well and my pronunciation also not good. Thank you, professor, and thank you class who joined with this listening and watching my slide. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much for your presentation, Mr. David. Yeah, very good presentation, and also I learned a lot from your presentation. As well. Okay, so I don't know much about feng shui, just know your air and of clean air. Okay,
Yes.
flow of the clean air in the room.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank
For
you.
your effort and your explanation.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, next group, please. Next, which group? Now we start. Group number 3, right? Number 3. Three. So, number 3. Uh, Which one? Group number 3. Hello, number 3. Vivian, your group here. Mr. May. Hello. Yeah. Is it this one your group,
Hello,
right?
teacher.
Hello.
Okay, you open
Group
the
teacher.
Okay.
Group
Group
3.
number 3, right?
Yes, my friend is live, teacher.
Okay. Reading view, please put in a reading view.
ôngចម្រើនចាប់ដើម slide
Put reading view. Liên lại chữ reading view nhiều người đã từng học. The second left on the right side. I think the second right side. Đam tí tí và mình đã reading view. Okay.
Teacher, hello.
Yeah, hello. Where is slide? Đã reading
already.
view của môi thông đó là
Yes,
đã đâu cái đám đó vào cái đám tí tíក្រោម cái đám tí tí là
already.
already but in something block.
Ôngចម្រើនចាប់ដើម
Hello. Đã khơi slide thì lọc in là gì nhỉ?
Hello, teacher.
Where you slide to?
My friends Slide, teacher.
Lúc của chăm thì tôi chăm các bạn đâu
Oh, slow.
hơi nữa là cụ hơi nhỏ
Khơi
xì
hả? Dạ, khơi. Và mấy cái ô khăn hồi ấy, slide
Khơi.
hơi nhỏ là cụ
dạ, khơi.
xí bỏ xẻ á
On Imran, is it another group? Another group
ដាក់
is so?
បងថាដាក់ចូលអត្ថបទទាំងម្ដងហើយដាក់ចូលអត្ថបទទាំងម្ដង
What is the group number from Imran?
Number 3 teacher. Yes, the first hello and hello everyone in the class online. Today is I'm here topic talk about find a detail about animal from Khmer culture. Describe what happened to the mass culture and what moral advice were suggest for the
Yeah, can't see your
rider
slide
and
word.
listener.
Your slide.
Yes,
Slide nó vào ở khơi trang còn.
yes, sir.
trong thì của
I'm
sư bán
slow,
bao
sir. I'm not
bao
lesson.
No, can't see your slide. Everyone can see your slide?
hơi nhỏ là cụ
Can you lesson me, sir?
Okay, go ahead. I
Hello,
can't see it.
teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
Can you let me, teacher?
Yeah, that's really small. Enlarge your slide, please. Enlarge. Put in reading you.
Yeah, I want start teacher the story. Con chùm nó nặng hơn từ 4 kia. Next page. Next. Yes. Tớiវិញទៅក្រោយវិញបងចម្រើនទៅក្រោយវិញ Yeah. Stop. In the topic, my team asked for a story about the monkey and the crocodile. The monkey and the crocodile once upon a time in the middle of the dense forest. There was a mighty river. In the river there lived an old crocodile. He was not able to hunt anymore because he was weak and stubborn. One day he was very hungry, so he thought to himself, it is very difficult to go on the land and the hunt. I should try catching some fish and the river. I am so hungry. When he tries to catch the fish, the fish slapped his out of the hat, dress and the cat. He decided rest under a tree and the riverside. A monkey was sitting on the grass of that tree, eating berries. The crocodiles saw us that please, I'm very hungry. They are very, they are very sweet. Here you go. Eat this. Oh yes, they are really very sweet. Thank you, my servant. I was very hungry, and you have me. You are very kind. I would be grateful if had a friend like you. Yes, why not? We are friends now. I live on this tree. Whenever you feel hungry, you can always come here and I will give you the best berry I can find. Thereafter, every day the crocodile would come by the tree and the monkey would kill him. Body. They used to have a fun together in the very good friends. Sometimes the crocodile would come and play near the tree, and sometimes the monkey would sit on the crocodile back and go around the river. Let's go, my friend. I would like my wife to have some of this berry. Can you give me some, please? I will take them home. Sure. I will plant them right away. Let's go. The monkey happily plucked some berry and gave it to him. And crocodile took them to his wife, who stayed on the other side of the river. Darling, look at what I got for you. Uh, some sweet berry. My friend monkey has sent this for you. Oh wow, these berries are very sweet. My friend husband tell one will your survive on berry. Just think it this berry tastes so sweet. The monkey is this every. How sweet will he be? Yeah, he is very nice. He is bông chùm rắn tôm mốc. And kill into me also. Actually, I was thinking how sweet will his heart be, and I cannot even taste it since a last time. Can you guess me his heart? Upon hearing this, the crocodile started things deeply and said to his wife, "Can I do this? The monkey is my friend. I cannot betray his truth. If I kill your heart, he will die. He fed me when I was hungry, and now you want me to kill him. I don't want to listen to anything. I was very hungry. Oh, sorry. I just want that monkey hair. Go and get it for me. Otherwise, I was kind myself. Listening to his wife, the poor crocodile felt helpless. Sadly, he wanted the monkey to come with him and bring him home to his wife. Dear monkey, my បងចម្រើនទៅមុខខ្ញុំអានក្តាប់មើលក្នុងនោះច្បាស់ឲ្យបងចម្រើនទៅមុខទៅ My wife is so happy with the berry that she has called your home for last time. Let's go my house. How last with you? Oh, how nice of her. Let's go. Monkey asked to go with the crocodile, and the boat sun out. They were going morally a little into their journey. The monkey asked friend, "What is your wife going to cook for you? You love banana, right?" So he will pepper, freshly baked banana bread and some delicious cooking, especially for you. How delicious cook look like this is going to the going to be a fresh today. I am already drooling, looking at his right happiness. The crocodile thought he would tell the monkey monkey everything about its wife intention. Poor monkey, he is dreaming of a delicious fresh. But later, though it know that my wife want to eat his heart for lunch. What should I do? I tell him the truth. Oh, dear monkey, I want to tell you something. My wife want to eat your heart. Please kill me. If he he does not eat your heart, he will die. As soon as he heard the crocodile, he instantly thought of an idea. The crocodile was very smart. Oh, I see. Yes, sure. Why not? My friend, why did not you tell me, Alice? We monkeys keep our hearts softly on the tree. Now we will have to go back to the tree to get my heart. Take me back to the tree. Oh, how stupid of me. Now we will have to go all the way back. Okay, let's go back and get to and get your heart. If we too empty headed, he will eat my heart instead. The crocodile got the monkey back to the tree. As soon as the monkey reached the tree, he quickly jumped off the crocodile back and climbed the tree and said to the crocodile, "You stop, crocodile. Can anyone keep their heart out and stay alive? I have you as your friend and give you so much food to eat, and this is what you did in return. You are stopped or straight toast. Now you will neither get my heart nor the berry. Go away." The monkey used his intelligence and cleverness to save his wife and the crocodile because of this stupidity. Love both a great friend and Sweetberry. បងចម្រើនតិចដល់កន្លែងចុងក្រោយគេហើយខ្ញុំមើលក្នុងនោះអត់ច្បាស់ទេ Alright, to the moral of the story is that in time of danger and adversities, we must not get careless, but instead we must act smartly, just like the monkey. And in any situation, we must not betray anyone through. Otherwise, we might upload every, everything like the crocodile. Yes, my story is finished. Thank you, teacher, and thank you everyone for listening my group. Teachers, my story is finished, teacher.
Okay, thank you so much for your presentation about monkey and the crocodile.
Sorry for
But,
my phone is slow, teacher.
yeah, and the slide is a bit small, the letter is small, they have to see, yeah? So later on, you try to put bigger, yeah? Later, bigger font size. Okay, thank you so much for your presentation. Next please, next group.
Yes, thank you, teacher.
Okay, next group is for the
ក្រុមគ្រប់ទី6ឆា
group number 6, right? One is share by itself. So, Hello, you want to share slide by yourself? Group number 6.
Yes, sir, yes.
Okay. Go ahead, please.
Choជួយផ្ចាំង slide នេះ sir.
I ask you whether you want me to share by yourself. So which one? So you got slide or you got PDF file?
File PDF, sir.
Is this one or not? So this one. Please forward your slide to the aim in the group Telegram so I can find it. You got PDF and PowerPoint. So see which one comes with PowerPoint. What extent you really from this? This one or this? Okay. Forward your slide downward please in the group Telegram.
topic ទី6 sir គ្រប់ទី6
Yeah,
No.
no one.
Hello
Forward
teacher. Hello teacher.
downward. Group from the more in ground from
Suស្ដីលោកគ្រូសួស្ដីស្ដាប់បានលោកគ្រូ
Yes, I can hear. Okay.
នៅនេះភ្លៀងលោកគ្រូប្រវាក់ស្ដាំតិចដោយសារយើងនៅក្នុងផ្ទះប៉ាំងអាស័យ
Okay.
បាទអានឹងក្រុមខ្ញុំលោកគ្រូក្រុមខ្ញុំវាត្រូវក្រុមទី3អញ្ចឹងយើងត្រូវ present មុនគេឬមិនលោកគ្រូ
Mà lấy cái đo đi kia lấy
Nhận đo á.
công láng môn này là trong đi
អត់ទេបើសិនជាមានក្រុមបងប្អូនណាគាត់សុំឡើងមុនគាត់ឡើងសិនទេលោកគ្រូដោយសារខ្ញុំនឹងចាប់ក្រុមតែ4នាក់លោកគ្រូ
trong ấy trong đi muối cái láng môn trong đi muối you advise on how to stay healthy đấy là
ស្ដាប់បាត់
Yes, sir, yes.
hello
បាទចា៎បាទ
con nên là okay ឥឡូវយើងមក share slide กัน Okay, could you see your slide now? Thấy là trên slide.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. ចាំតិច sir.
Nào đây. This one. Đất khơi nhưng mà khơi nhỉ? Giờ mà thì
អត់ឃើញ sir អត់ឃើញ
lại là giờ Okay, could you see now? Hello, can you see your slide now?
អូខេ sir ឃើញ sir
Okay.
បាទជំរាបសួរលោកគ្រូសួស្តីបងប្អូនសិស្សានុសិស្សបងប្អូននិស្សិតទាំងអស់គ្នាខ្ញុំបាទលោកសុកវីដូក្រុមទី6សូមឡើង presentation ពីវិធានបទtopic give advice on how to stay healthy បាទខ្ញុំសូមចាប់ផ្ដើមចា៎
Okay, go ahead.
One in 5 Americans sleep less than 6 hours a night and trends that can have serious personal health consequence. Sleep deprivation increase the risk for a number of the chronic have problem including obesity and the bad Hello Charlie Acha.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. If you have trouble sleeping, the following start can have you get more sleep. Check for under underlying cause. Some condition or medicine may be in interfering with your sleep pattern. Treat, treating condition or adjusting adjusting uh, medicine maybe all uh, it take to restore better sleep. Practice good sleep hy- hygiene. Use uh, use use your bed for sleep and seek only block as much noise and light as possible. Go to bed and wake at the same time each day and get out of bed uh, if you haven't feeling asleep uh, within
Không bật
20
được cái
minutes.
start online này. Buổi sáng cái tàu có nhưng vẫn nhìn online.
A nap if need if you
Còn không
to
bật được cái rồi.
if you like to nap
Tàu
get
có nhiều màu
your daytime uh, shut eye in midday nap late and in the day can in interfere with sleep later. And if your problem is difficulty getting to sleep at night, then not napping can make you sleepier at uh, bedtime and more likely to stay asleep. Exercise earlier, not later. Exercise stim- stimulate uh, the body and brain, so make sure you finish exercise exercising at least 3 hours before turning in. Watch your diet. Stay away from food that cause head burn, uh, ban caffeine rich food and drink chocolate, tea, coffee soda and at least 6 hours before bedtime. See sleep specialist if your own effort uh, if effort aren't working, you will want the half of the sleep. Professional to boost professional to both diagnose your problem and propose behavioral and possibly and possibly drug and treatment. Two, exercise and as exercising regularly every day if possible is the single most important thing you can do for your health in the short term. Exercise have to control appetite, boost mood, and improve sleep in the long term. In reduce the risk the risks of heart disease, stroke, uh, diabetes, uh, demen- dementia, depression, and many cancer. And the center for this disease control and prevention uh, prevention recommend the following for actual of all age: at least 100 feet in minute of moderate moderate aerobic exercise like bricks working or 75 minutes of rigorous exercise like running and or and every week. it it's fine to break up exercise into smaller session long as each one less lasts at the least 10 minutes. Strength training that work or measure muscle group leg hip back and abdomen check chest shoulder and arm at least to today week strength training may in love lifting weight using resistant band or exercise like push up and sit up in which your body weight and furnaces the resistance. Hello, Chang. Hello, teacher.
Hello, okay, I'm looking.
Yes, sir, yes.
Okay.
For a pregnant woman, the guideline of for aerobic exercise uh, condis, consider a sub for most uh, preg- pregnant women. The CDC makes no recommendation for strength training. It's a good idea to review your exercise plan with your doctor. For children, at least 60 minutes of physical activity a day, most of which should be uh, de- devoted to aerobic exercise. Children should do uh, vigorous exercise and strength training such as push up or gymnastic and on at least 3 days every week. That and weight, hefty weight, weight is an important element of a good health. How much you eat and what you eat play central role in man- maintaining a healthy weight. Exercise uh, is is the other key actor key actor for year low fat diet were short to be the best way to lose weight. Growing body of ad- evidence evidence show that low fat diets often don't work in part because that this diet often don't work in part because this diets often replace fat with easily decay decay carbohydrate. hundreds of die have been create many promising fast and permanent weight loss number the Quebec soup diet that grapefruit grapefruit die how about Hollywood for 48-hour miracle that uh, the current government that the subway that the apple cider ring ringer that and our how house of forgettable ce- celebrity dies. The the truth is almost and that will work if it have you you take in you take in you take in fewer calorie that that do this in two main way and getting you getting you to it send a certain good food and avoid and bad ones changing how you behave the and the way you you sing or feel about food the best that for losing weight is one that is good for all all parts of your body for you brand to your tools and not just for you for your waistline it is also once you can live with for a long time in other words a diet that offer plenty of good uh, tasting and healthy choice benefits uh, few few food and doesn't require an extensive and expensive list of groceries or supplements. One 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 that's one diet that fill the bill that fill the bill is Mediterranean type diets such diets and there are many variation usually include several serving of fruit and vegetable a day, whole grain bread and cereal, healthy fat from nut, seed, and olive oil, lean protein from poultry, fish, and bean, limit limit and amount of red meat, moderate range consumption with meal no more than no more no more than uh, two no more than 2 glass a day for men, no more than 1 day for women. Mediterranean
Okay,
stay
thank you. Hello.
diet
Thank you,
is
Lido.
flexible.
Hello.
Yes, sir, yes,
Okay. Thank you so much for your listening, sir. So we keep
yes, sir,
time
yes,
for the other group. Okay. Thank
yes, sir.
you so much for your listening. You're interesting. Yes. And we need time for the other group. Okay. Thank you. Okay, next group, please. For group number.
Hello, sir.
Hello. What's the group number?
Group 5, sir.
Five. Got the slide, right? The group got
5,
slide.
sir, 5. Sir,
Okay. You want to
so
open the cell or
so
want me to
slide.
open?
Yes, sir.
You want me to open or you open the cell?
Open, sir, because internet is slow. My internet is slow.
Okay. It's on PDF, right?
PDF ក៏បានដែរ sir. Send to
Okay. So PDF. I think we all want the PDF or
slide
all
ក៏បាន
PDF.
sir slide ហ្នឹងហើយ sir PDF ហ្នឹងខ្ញុំ send ទៅ
Okay. Okay, so could you see now? Can you see the PDF slide now? Hello? Is it this one, right? Your group here? Could you see the PDF slide now? Hello, next group. Yeah, here. So, is it your group here? Hello. Okay, so next group, please. If not really, let's go to the next group.
Hello, teacher. Hello.
Hello. Is it this one your group, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so go ahead, please. Go ahead with your
Okay.
presentation.
Present now, teacher.
Sure, okay, go ahead now.
Okay. Thank you, teacher. Hello, everybody. Hello, teacher, and hello, everybody. Today I am topic 3. Today I talk about the Chai King Cook story. The Chai King Cook. my group member. The first one, Mad May. Two, Anh Kim, Anh Liên Oang. Three, Cheng Long Er. Four, Lei Tao. Next teacher. Yes. Checking cook. One upon a time, they peacefully live a husband and wife far away from the other, making their living by working the field. Although the couple had living a good life, they had often lived very sad. That since getting married, they had never had a single child. Tonight the moon is perfectly full because people celebrate the salutation to the moon. Hello teacher.
Hello បងលើ
Okay មិនអត់ឃើញ slide
បាទ
salutation the moon ritual. So why don't we dry our lap by having a wife for a child? Said the wise. Said the wise. So the two hands pray to the celebrate the celestial element for a child who would become a touchlight for the family future. 1 year later, the wife had got pregnant as they had wife for. They had felt very exactly when the pregnancy turn had come. She had delivered a child, but sadly the newborn had been a frog. The husband had been so furious. Yes, teacher. The husband had been so furious that had almost killed the creature with a knife. The frog cried out, "What, my dad, to whom I am much indebted. Why can you have the heart to kill me? I also want to see the sunlight like the other." Suddenly, by the frog, the father had not been able to raise his head. While his anger over the son had dissipated, he had managed to look after the child until he had grown up. At the act of 16, Chaikinku, the frog, had been able to help his parents like the other kid. He had often helped carry water, then cow and other chores for both of them. Next teacher, next. Next teacher, next. Okay. One day his head and Chaikinku had gone to fetch firewood deep in the forest. What is that sound out there, Dad? Asked Chaikinku. They had then walked up to where a woman stood for help and had come from. The prince said, "Oh dear, what had snake? It to eat the princess horse. Cry out, Chai King Cook. Upon hearing Chai King Cook voice, the wheel snake had released the horse and turned it to toward Chai King Cook. It had interested snow loud Chai King Cook as it fit, but in the end, it had been killed by Chai King Cook. Suddenly, there emerged a diamond ring out. It had. The princess has said to Chai King Cook. Yes. The princess had said, Chai King Cook, you are a big power frog. I am very thankful to your saving my life. Chai King Cook had helped the princess out of the forest. There had been a kingdom called Chai King Cook, where a ground princess named Kumhainrat had been known to the most powerful. He had learned the magic and sought kill on the mountain in order to conquer and next all other kingdom after completed learning. He had returned to palace. Back at the palace, the Crown Prince Kumhainrat had asked the king to allow him to make war with Mohapup Kingdom. The king had agreed to the request. Upon having learned that the kingdom of Chakrawat had interested to capture its land, Mohapup Kingdom for its part had ordered its supreme commander to lead Sudar to counter attack, but he had been defeated and wounded by Kumhainrat and had fled halfway back to the palace. The supreme commander had met his remand. He had managed to way back to palace. Sorry, teacher. He had managed to reach the palace. He had recounted. He had recounted the fighting to the king, but he had succumbed before being able to finish it. After the death of the supreme commander, the king had made an announcement to look for a strong man with the promise that if anyone had been able to win the war, the king would offer his daughter as his spouse and a high little as a reward. Yeah, teacher. Chai King Cook had the announcement, and he had asked his father to ask him to the king. One meeting, the king, Chai King Cook had asked the merge to allow him to allow him to be the chief of the army. The king had been astonished and said to himself, how is frog able to speak? He had not uttered a word. Chai King Kuk had repeated his request, thinking that the king might have thought that he he had been just an animal. That was why he had not said us a word. He said, Your Highness, every event soon I am a frog. I am really willing to defeat the aggressor of our land. I am also one of your highness subjects. The king had been inspired by what Chai King Kuk had said. He had smiled and said, my brave general, may you be thank you, highness, replied Chai King Kuk. Chai King Kuk Chai King Kuk had led the army through one province after another, and at last they had arrived at the area invested by enemy. Comhairut could not help lasting at Chai King Kuk when he had seen the animal, and asked it, your kingdom may not have any strong man that you that is why it chose a small animal as enemy chief. Upon hearing this, the soldier of Chakrot kingdom had also started to laugh at the frog. Chai King Kuk had kept quiet and walked toward a plum tree to head approach the plum tree and threw it into the army of Comhairut. He had then inflated his belly and injected magic air, kill many soldiers in response. Comhairut had other magic spell to grant many snakes kill the frog, but all were killed by Chai King Kuk. Sensing that he had been able to win over Chai King Kuk, the general Comhairut and used the magic rope to tie Chai King Kuk. Your body, your bloody beast, your body will become a pool of blood under my magic rope. Ha ha ha. Should the general Comhairut Chai King Kuk and tie a hat to get himself free, but for hopelessly he had raised his hand and prayed to his parent to help him out of the magic rope, so that he had been able to sell the kingdom on time. The rope had suddenly been decayed, and General Comhairut had been very furious. He had then enlarged himself to become a big as a giant and pull out the sword to take Chai King Kuk chief life. Chai King Kuk and spill the magic diamond out onto Comhairut and kill him. Next teacher, next. Living okay teacher. After defeating Chai Kinku kingdom, Chai Kinku had got back to palace. The king had said to Chai Kinku, I will not break my promise I have made with you. You have sell our kingdom from the enemy. Then he had turned to his daughter, who had also been prison there, and asked, will you agree to accept Chai Kinku, your husband? The princess and had answered, yes, I do agree, because the general Chai Kinku has won. Sell my life will ask, and my life will. I was taking a stroll in the deep forest. Chai Kinku had then asked the permission from the king to take the princess to his native village to meet his parents. The two words said goodbye to king and sit out meet the parent back home. Chai Kinku and the princess and knelt down before the parent and recounted the story to them. Chai Kinku had then told his mother to draw growth with a magic diamond his head and respond in prayer to say, may my son become a man. I wish. The mother had followed what her son had told, and Chai Kinku has been returned into very good looking prince. The prince and the princess had returned to the palace. They had tied the knot in very specific ceremony and live together happily. Teacher, the end teacher. តែខ្ញុំចង់សម្រាញបន្តិច teacher បានទេលោកគ្រូ
Okay, go ahead.
បាទខ្ញុំបកប្រែបន្តិចបកប្រែគាត់ស្ដាប់បន្តិចតកតងនឹងចៅគង្គក់ហ្នឹងដំបងឡើយគឺគាត់មានគ្រួសារមួយហ្នឹងគឺគាត់រស់នៅឆ្ងាយពីអ្នកដទៃតែគាត់អត់មានកូនបន្ទាប់ពីការហៅគាត់មានអារម្មណ៍ថាសែតមកតែអត់សូវសប្បាយចិត្តអញ្ចឹងណាអញ្ចឹងគាត់បានសុំទៅព្រះជាម្ចាស់នៅពេលដែលសុំទេវតានៅពេលដែលបច្ចាស់ហ្នឹងពេញវងអាពេលដែលយើងអកអំបុកសម្រាប់ព្រះខែហ្នឹងណាបាទដល់ពេលគាត់សុំអញ្ចឹងបានមួយឆ្នាំក្រោយមកគាត់មានកូនពិតមែនតែមានកូនហ្នឹងកើតជាសត្វគង្គក់បាទពេលហ្នឹងគាត់ទៅឃើញកើតជាសត្វគង្គក់ឪពុកហ្នឹងខឹងហ្មងព្រោះវាអត់ដូចគេបាទអញ្ចឹងគាត់ប្រងសម្លាប់កូនហ្នឹងបន្ទាប់ពីប្រងសម្លាប់កូនហ្នឹងបាននិយាយចែកគង្គក់និយាយថាស្រែកមកថាលោកឪពុកហេតុអីបានចង់សម្លាប់កូនអញ្ចឹងកូនក៏ចង់ព្រោះនៅបាទព្រោះនៅដូចជាកូនអ្នកដតីអញ្ចឹងដែរបាទបន្ទាប់ពីគ្រាន់ឮសលេងនឹងហើយគាត់បែរជាទុនដៃទុនជើងគាត់លែងចង់សម្លាប់បាទហើយគាត់ព្យាយាមមើលថែកូននឹងរហូតដល់ធំមកបន្ទាប់ពីធំហើយកូននឹងបានជួយធ្វើការងារដូចគេដូចឯងអញ្ចឹងហើយថ្ងៃមួយនោះមាននគរមួយដែលគេហៅថានគរចក្ររតហ្នឹងគឺចង់មកឈ្លានពាននគរមហាភពដែលជានគររបស់ចៅគង្គក់ហ្នឹងបន្ទាប់ពីឮប្រកាសរបស់មហាក្សត្រចៅគង្គក់ក៏បានចូលធ្វើទាហានហើយសុំធ្វើជាមេដឹកនាំទ័ពដើម្បីទៅទប់ទល់ជាមួយនឹងនគរចក្ររតដោយស្ដេចគាត់សន្យាថាបើសិនជាឈ្នះសង្គ្រាមហ្នឹងគាត់នឹងផ្ដល់កូនស្រីធ្វើជាប្រពន្ធបាទបន្ទាប់ពីធ្វើសង្គ្រាមទៅចៅគង្គក់ក៏បានទទួលជោគជ័យទៅលើចក្ររតហ្នឹងនគរចក្ររតហ្នឹងទៅបាទអញ្ចឹងគាត់ក៏បានរៀបការជាមួយពនាងដែលរស់នៅយ៉ាងសុខដុមរមនារហូតតទៅអស់ហើយលោកគ្រូ Thank you teacher thank you all of you
Okay, thank you.
បុណ្យរត
គ្រប់
Next group, right?
គ្រប់សវណ្ណ teacher
គ្រប់ហ្វាយយ៉ា
From
គ្រប់ហ្វាយ
from team mana? Lay lập tao mana?ក្រុមមួយខ្លះមិនអាចជាក្រុម
ឈើគ្រប់ហ្វាយមិញ
Wow.
ហ្នឹងហើយឈើគ្រប់
Mùi ná và mùi ná.
រឿង The Crow and Deer ឈើ
Mấy thái em mây 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 nè.
Yes ឈើគ្រប់ហ្វាយ
Còn
It's
nó
គ្រប់
mấy
ហ្វា
bạn?
យ Yes
The cow and deer.
Yes
Ok rồi trong này. Okay, please introduce yourself and your group member.
Teacher can you show my present fly me ព្រោះកុំព្យូទ័រខ្ញុំខូចឈើ
You wanna present on your own or what?
Not my own Not me ឈើព្រោះឈប់ឈើប្រចាំង slide ខ្ញុំតិចមកឈើហ្នឹងហើយឈើ slide ហ្នឹងឈើខ្ញុំ present ឥឡូវហ្មងឈើ
Okay, go ahead.
Yes ឈើ good afternoon teacher good afternoon everyone welcome to my presentation my name is Prasawan Suthida I'm a student at Asiyuro University the topic of my present is the crow and the deer ឈើ next slide ឈើ Yes, content of this factor is factor main characters, compare character dip, the educational value of factor and advice. Yes, nature. Once they lie together as friends to animals, a crow and a deer. Later, a fox met the deer in the forest and want to be his friend. Then the deer agree. Then the two animals often meet each other, but the crow know that the fox was very weak and dishonest. Then he warned the deer not to be friendly with a fox. The crow said, the fox pretend to be friendly when you are taken in his trick. He will kill you sometime. By and by, the deer fell into the fox's tricks, so did not listen to the crow's warning. He agreed to come to the fox place every day. Once day, the fox saw the trap in the forest. Then he thought he would land the deer to it. And when the deer was caught in trap, he would eat him. Planning to kill the deer, the fox went to see the deer at his place. And then the fox told the deer that there was good food sometime in the forest. It was not easy to find food when the deer had this. He was very happy to go with the fox who guided him to the trap. And finally, he was caught in the trap, being afraid of the man who came to see the trap. Then he went to the forest to hide until the deer would be killed. Then he would eat him. One day, when the crow did not see the deer come back in the evening, he flew around and everywhere as far as the forest where the deer was caught in the trap. Then he saw the deer and said to him, "Oh friend, why are you caught in the trap?" The deer told the crow, "This is my mistake in the believing the fox who asked me to come with him to the find food here. Now when the trap holds me, he slew me here and he goes away. Please save my life." Next slide. The crow told the deer to play the trick with the otter. Then he said, when you see the otter come to see the trap, you lie down as a deer, and don't move. Do not even breathe. The otter will be sure that you are dead when he's taken you off the trap. You will hear me crowing. You are get up and run into the forest away from the man. The deer agree and to the crow plans. Next slide. When the otter came to sit his trap, he saw the deer catch. Then he saw that the deer had died. He took the deer off and the trap and put him on one side. Then he looked around him. When the crow saw the hunter was not paying attention to the deer, he grew to let the deer run away, and the deer ran quickly at high speed into the forest. When the hunter saw that the deer ran away, he took a sword and after the deer to throw and spot at the deer, but the sword dropped on the fox who wait for the deer's mates in the bush near the trap. The sword stuck the fox neck, killing him. The crow guided the deer to the forest where the hunter could not kill him anymore. In this story has four characters. The crow, a good friend, know how to help each other in an emergency. The deer, a good friend, non-discrimination, believe the fox to become true friend. The fox was very quick. His hotness and his would eat the deer. Yes, I show you to compare character the honestly and dismay. The deer. Next slide. The deer are get tall and easy trust. Deer don't know how to sing, especially in making friends. The crow are smart, shortful animals aware of vulgarize in intention toward deer. On the other hand, crows are loyal animals with friends who help each other in the time of emergency. The fox are cunning, dishonest, greedy, and want to eat their mate. Yes, finally I show you about educational of value of workshop and advice. The value of education in the story is to educate scholar, reader, listener to be careful before believing and reward in the story, to educate people to think before they try anyone. The good and the bad in the history also cultivate ideas for people to think long and hard. Teacher, finally, my presentation. Thank you, teacher. Thank you, everyone, to listening my presentation.
Okay, good. Thank you so much for your presentation. Okay, good.
Yes, teacher.
Okay,
Teacher
thank
group
you.
7
Thank you, teacher.
Group 7
yes
មាននៅក្នុង slide ហ្នឹងមាននៅក្នុង PDF ហ្នឹងបាទអត់ទេ
teacher លោកបង
forward
គាត់share បាយមួយ group teacher
forward ចូលមកក្រោមយើងអស់ហ្នឹងបាទយើងរកទៅ Forward đấy. Rồi.
Teacher, this group teacher.
Rồi. Nhưng mà is it this one? Năm em nè.
Can you see teacher?
Là from nó mẹ mà vào này là right biết nó mẹ mà.
No teacher.
No.
Yes.
From nó bị mà môn mình.
Từ forward đang mình nhắn chờ từ forward châu mà gì nó nhất nhưng forward thì bị đòn ấy. Rồi bọn anh là send cho tôi không group không rồi mình send cho tôi không group không.
Which one your group is hit vulnerable born chất
Tôi cũng ở send cho tôi không group ăn đấy mà nhớ là cũng.
file the PDF nó mẹ mà.
PDF nó là của PDF. Can you see it teacher?
PDF what is your topic? Well, nó đặt group không rồi. Đặt group number không. You talking about what event would you create for charity nó mẹ mà.
Yes teacher, yes.
Đặt group topic cái trường hợp đó. Is it this one?
Yes teacher, yes. The first, hello teacher and hello everyone. Presentation the group 7 that is going to present today now. Everyone please pay my attention to me. The first I want to show about my member group. Yes, the first Venerable Von Chanodomini. Second, Venerable Ren Ramat. Third, Mrs. Renat. Fourth, me, Mr. Wong Van Rot. And the last, teacher, I can't see. Yes.
Okay.
And fifth, Mr. Run Kim. Yes. Next slide, teacher. Yes, my topic today talk about what event would you create for charity of generous activities. Since 2020 until now, Cambodia, including the rest of the world, has been infected with a highly contagious virus that has spread throughout the air, causing catastrophes around the world. A lot of companies, factories, and enterprises went bankrupt, which led to the economic crisis for each family and society as a whole. And for this reason, a lot of Cambodians, we have no job, almost nearly 13%. Next slide, teacher. Yes, in order to accommodate their livelihood as well as their shortcomings as citizens, what should we do to alleviate this problem? Obviously, as a youth and of us in Cambodia must adhere to principle of the Ministry of Health regularly by keeping a distance and wash your hand often with soap or alcohol. However, the crisis is spreading across to the country as well as almost the entire world, coaching or institution, companies, factories, enterprises to go bankrupt in many places, causing the unemployment rate and food shortage in increase steadily. The next slide, teacher. Yes, the reason why people who earn money from this institutions are forced to go out to earn money to support their families. Despite the fear of the spread of the COVID-19 virus, participate with those who are able to raise money or items that need to be used daily to better support this fund. The purpose of establishing this charity fund is to help people who are in this crisis to be able to afford to fight the epidemic. The next slide, teacher. Yes. Outbreak of this deadly disease in order to reduce the spread of communal as well as eradicate it from Cambodia as well as the whole world by sponsoring them such as money, medicine, groceries, and daily necessity act run this program every month until Cambodia defeat this virus, which is virus. The next, teacher. Yes, totally. We should set up this charity fund in every province and city to have all the people everywhere in our country. There are the key for factors that will enable our Cambodia to recover economically and return to normal stability by successfully completing this uh, pandemic virus. Everyone, we are listening to the instruction of Ministry of Health, Sudan, Sea Protection to join. Stay safe, stay positive. Thank you, teacher. Uh, the end. Yes. Thank you, everyone, for paying my attention to me. Yes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for your presentation. Okay. Right, next group, please. Next group. Okay, next group, what your group number, please go ahead.
Group 4, teacher.
What group number?
Group 4, teacher.
Group number 4. You got slide or you got PowerPoint and you got PDF? Okay.
I have both, teacher.
Both. 4. Forward it down, please. Itu đi cho một ráo and okay. Forward it downward, please. You không mới được thành fine.
Group 4, teacher.
Okay.
Teacher, can I share a slide?
Yes, sure, you can. Please go ahead now. Introduce yourself and your group member. Hello? Cannot hear you.
Oh, sorry, teacher.
Please go ahead. Okay.
Hello, teacher, and hello, everyone. My name is Thawatana, and I come from Group 4. We have 5 members of group, and today I would like to present about folk tale about an animal from Khmer culture. The topic talk about the snail and rabbit story. Once upon a time, there was a pond that was the place to live for all kinds of fish and also animals that can live in the water. The pond was supervised by snails. One day, there was one rabbit come to start drinking the water and also made the water become muddy. By the time, the snail asked to rabbit, "Why did you come to start drinking water out of this pond without my allowing?" The rabbit replies, "Is this pond belong to you? Look, you don't have leg and arm. How can you travel to anywhere?" Snail said, "Why did you contempt me?" And the snail challenged the rabbit by racing. If you win the racing, you can supervise this pond instead of me. But if I win, you will not allow to drink the water of the pond forever. The rabbit agreed with Snail, and the racing will take place in the next day. After that, both of them went to their own place. The snail find a way to racing with its team by two places in a row around the pond. The beginner need to say, "I'm here," and the next also say like that until get finished place to make the rabbit believe they always faster than rabbit at all time. Uh, the rabbit don't think a lot about this problem. It believes that it will win the racing exactly. The time for uh, compet competition is come. The snail is follow their plan that they have already discussed, and the rabbit has already arrived. After that, the racing was started. Rabbit ran so fast, and the snail was follow their plan for grief. In the end, the snail was the winner of competition. Rabbit went out of that place without saying anything. Stay from that time, all kinds of animals happy to live in the ponds without bothering by rabbit. And months later, in the 4th uh, There are two main characters, one snail, two rabbit. Advice. The story educates our people to be united as one to overcome the enemy who is responsible for themselves. As the old saying goes, one chopstick is broken, but a bones of chopstick is not broken. Thank you, teacher, and thank you, everyone, for listening.
Okay, thank you so much for your presentation. Okay, next group, please. Next group member. Please go ahead. Next group, what the group number? Hello. Which group
Hello, sir. Now is which group? Continue go.
Continue go.
Continue go. Which
Okay,
group
so
is which number, sir?
okay, next group, please. What the group number? How about this group? Number 2.
Number two. So
Chaya. Jambol.
chạy giá cho ba bay chờ group năng.
Ngay tập thêm. Chai. Any member available here?
Cho also group 10 is still.
What is your group member?
Yes.
What is your group number?
Group 10.
10. No, what is that? 9. Right?
Yeah. Yes. Will you show my screen?
Is it one? You see that? You show what you say, right? Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
Go to your first slide.
Okay. Can you hear me well, teacher?
Okay, well, okay.
Okay. Yes. Hello, teacher, and hello, everyone. For me, I'm group 10, and our team, they are Lakna Eun, Savannah Rong, Suphan, Kicham, and Sai Thai. So today, I'm going to present about our assignment, and topic is do some research on a wild animal in Cambodia that is in danger of becoming extinct, and give some advice on how to protect it. So for the animal, I will take the kingfisher. Kingfisher are known being for this for their look, stocky body, long and thick bill, and striking color, and marking. Many kinds of kingfisher are thick out of feather of bright blue, green, turquoise, red, gold, and some have spotted strip and sticker. And the picture, yeah, this picture is about kingfisher. Yeah, and kingfisher lifespan, median life expectancy is 6 to 14 years, depend on species, and young number of age like 2 to 10, usually 3 to 6. incubation period 2 to 4 weeks. Depend on space, age of maturity about 1 year, and about size, length, largest laughing kookaburra, Desalo Novagini, up to 18 inch, about 46 centimeter. And smallest is an Africa dove kingfisher. Length is 3.9 inch, about 10 centimeter. And about the weight, the heaviest laughing kookaburra is up to 17 ounce, maybe 490 grams. But the lightest is an Africa dove kingfisher, just 3 to 4 ounce, maybe 9 to 12 grams. Yeah. And how to protect it? We need to have a core zone area of the park that shelter security and then just space or content-free ecosystem access to the zone in prohibited except for officials and researchers. Also, conversation zone, important conversation zone area that lie adjacent to the core zone and as such act as a buffer zone, protecting the core zone from small scale encroachment. And one more, we need to have the sustainable use zone, area of high economic value, where after the consultation, development, and investment opportunity may be permitted. And lastly, community zone, reserved for the local communities and may already include the residential land and pasture field. So this kind of bird is not a kind of difficult to protect it. Just we have the zone for it because nowadays not too many. Just remain some and it's becoming extinct. Yeah. And today for my team we just shortly, and I would like to end up my presentation here. Thank you, teacher, and thank you for everyone. Thank you for.
Okay, thank you so much. And heard some background noise or something. You can maybe die.
Yes, sir.
I heard some background noise from the previous. Someone doing something. You maybe die. Talk about that.
Oh. Not just like because at my home there is a bird. I feed a bird at my home. That's why when I speak like a big sound, that's why it cry.
Okay. That's why become extinct. Some birds become extinct.
Yeah. Not become extinct because of me, but now I'm feeding and maybe later I'm making a zone for the bird.
Okay.
Yes, thank you, teacher, and thank you for everyone.
Thank you. Next, please, next group. About group number 9. And next group, please. How about group
How
9?
many group have we done now, teacher?
We got several people to run there. I haven't counted.
Okay.
All right, next group, please. Number 4, number 9.
Nhóm teacher.
Is it your group? Okay. Is it your group, right?
Khơi chưa khơi.
Okay, go ahead, please. Introduce yourself, your group member, and then start phrases. Okay. Start with phrases. Go ahead, please. Hello, please go ahead.
Chập đám chưa?
Chặt đám.
Chà. Chưa.
Okay. Can you see your slide? Can you see the screen?
Sir. Hello, sir. Hello, teacher, and hello, everyone.
Introduce your topic, your group member, okay, and then go ahead, please.
Nhóm An mà tối nữa chưa? Is there this another word? Is other plant can support live stream calling as we know they are on it. How does this relate to the origin outline itself? Screen have long special let on the theory that light is its most primitive form may be the next step in cosmic evolution after the formation of plant. While this is still only a theory, new idea on planetary origin and recent discovered in chemistry have given support. For example, fully million on my from it at this writing is a plan colder than the it with you oxygen in its atmosphere and little water on its surface. A man transported to Mars, was capped and died, and most other family oranges were also Paris. បន្ទាប់ទៀតចា Yet for over half a century astronomers have observed slight seasonal color variation on the plant. Variation of personally can coincide with the availability of weather. Thus have been interpreted as evident for plants like on mare, like specifically adapted to the right of the Martian even environment is the report color change area. There seem to be no other reasonable interpretation. Future marginal spectroscopic observation by W.M. Sinton suggests that there may molecule with CH bond on the surface of smear. Carbon and hydrogen are fundamental element for all terrestrial all agent, and the chemical bond carrying them is not tied for the structure of protein and called and other biological building block. Is it possible then that the same sort of slide similar in its basic chemical make has originated twice in the same solar system, while specialitude in some of its detail the general pattern of cosmic evolution is fairly stable. Thus, there may be 1,000,000 in this case alone, of which flow arrangement at last by chemical and as the west selection that must be when updated to its own investment. Of the other hand, due the natural selection, thus oogenesis must be well updated to its own investment. Sign event slight high participant in the investment league has influence in the structure of oceans. We should not accept extraterrestrial life form to resemble anything familiar, but there is reason to believe they are out there. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, thank you so much for your presentation. Okay, any other group, please go ahead. Any other group you have left? Maybe from the mail. Any other group left?
How, teacher?
Okay. From the previous ấy, là mình presentation ấy, mình group member mình present for him. Any other group left? Liên đấy bên from gì đấy? Đó này. Hello.
Teacher remain group 2.
Yeah, we have group 2 left. Any other group left, please? Liên from page it off đấy, là có grab group 2. Mình đang là from nào? Nào nó sẽ là được là cái from. Này. Any other group presentation, please? Okay, please relax for 3 minutes. Okay, 3 minutes. Mình chỉ cho được có, bây giờ chăm cho mà chụp trong mình còn lại là 3 minutes, please. Relax.
Look, who can you wait, please? I can check to them.
Lời chưa? finish
teacher ក្រុមទី2គាត់សុំពេលបន្តិច teacher can you wait just 3 minutes more
ឈើថ្មអាចចេញមុនបានអត់ឈើព្រោះក្រុមថ្មហើយ
ចម្រើនពរទៅណាលោកបងក្រុមតន់អស់ផងមិនស្ដាប់គ្នាយើងសិនទៅសំខាន់គ្នាយើងចេញអស់ហើយសល់តែ6នាក់
គេចេញអស់ហើយដោយសារថ្មចង់ចេញ
អាងថាមិនក្រុមខ្លួនឯងក្រុមខ្លួនឯងហើយអស់យើងចេញបាត់អូយ
Hello, let's come back. Any group left, please go ahead.
teacher group toast not yet prepare because some people are not in the class now
Maybe
you
next
wait?
week, right? Maybe next
yeah
week. Next week.
yeah teacher can you wait please they are coming
They will come next week.
can be next week teacher
Oh,
but tomorrow we gonna exam right we gonna take exam how can be next
okay,
week
I'm waiting for them.
just
for
a little
next
bit
week.
more time
Okay.
បងស្រីជួយតើតើមកចាក់យ៉ានតិចនោះ
Teacher for group 2 member, nobody in the class now.
So nobody come, right, for group number 2? Okay, so if no, so we keep them. Okay, so I guess we are now the class now, so if you come, will be come. So that if you don't want to come, so they will not come. Yeah. All right, so we finish the class here, and wish you all good luck with your exam for tomorrow, the final exam for tomorrow. So all subjects, right? Will be supposed to tomorrow, the final exam next week, for the tomorrow.
Yes, thank you, teacher.
Okay,
And thank you for waiting, teacher.
Okay, that's all right. Thank you so much for your presentation today. And I heard some response from the background. The bird, right? The bird also say thank you. Right. Thank you so much, Vulnerable. And thank you so much for all students today. Thank you for your cooperation from the beginning to the end. And wish you all good luck for exam tomorrow. Ông là toàn công liệp ông.
សម្រាប់ពលលាលោកគ្រូ
Nah, good luck for exam tomorrow.
ចាជំរាបលាលោកគ្រូ
Okay. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye and
Yeah,
good luck
bro.
for exam for tomorrow. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you for teaching us.
Okay. Okay. The bird also respond. Okay, friendly bird. Okay. Bye-bye.
Yes.